What's going on, my dudes? Onestep here today with the ultimate beginner's guide to Conan in Mortal Kombat 1. Today I'll be giving you some tips and tricks on how to play Conan, the best strategies you need to be aware of, some cameo recommendations, and of course some fun and easy combos that you can do today. As we get into this guide, my dudes, go ahead and pause your screen right here because this is going to be the universal language that we're using so that anybody who's watching can understand what I'm saying. Subscribe here for more Mortal Kombat content and let's talk about Conan. I'm going to briefly go over his, his strings, his moves, his specials, give you tips on those for, overheads, lows, and whatnot, and where you probably want to use a lot of them. Let's blast through it. For his overheads, you only have a couple options. Back 1-2-2 ends in an overhead, so that's kind of a combo ender. And with 4-3-3-2, that also ends in an overhead. And then 3-2 grab is not technically a command grab, but again, it ends in an overhead. Like I know the input here says, 3-2 grab, but it's not actually a command grab. If your opponent is blocking this, they will block the overhead. It's just the input that's a grab. Now that's just with his own kit, right? Obviously with cameos, you're gonna have more overhead options and whatever. Now for his lows, 4-3-3-4 ends in a low, and this is a sweep pop-up, and this is your kind of best option to get into aerial combo strings, continue combos, meter lifts, because you can do 4-3-3-4 and then jump and do a combo from there. The only problem is 4-3-3 by itself is a high and it's very slow, it feels like. So as the opponent, you can just duck those first two hits. So as you can see, we're just gonna duck, and then you can just punish however you want as the opponent, duck, and then even jump. So it's not like the best combo string you want to throw out, just free willy-nilly. You want to have a game plan with that. With that kind of combo, I'd recommend using it, as you're already in a juggle combo, whether it be with cameos like Serena, Chameleon, Sub-Zero here, then you go for it, because that way it's a guaranteed hit. If you just throw it out there, it's either going to get ducked or it's just so slow you're going to get punished anyways. But I digress. Sorry, that's more of a rant. But that is one of your low options, 4-3-3-4. Back 4 is a sweep, but if you do it fast enough with a cameo, you can combo. So with timing, yeah, your back 4, as most characters, is the low sweep. Now we have overheads, we have lows. We also have some really good mids, 4-2-1-1. This is a really far carrying combo string that on startup is 14 on startup. And as you can see, we're pretty far away, but 4-2-1-1, that will reach your opponent. That catches them off guard more often than not because they don't realize how much reach that combo actually has. So this is one of your bread and butters. It's a lot faster, well, not a lot faster, but it's faster than some other strings like 4-3-3, and it's got that really good reach, and it's a mid. So mid, and go into cameos like this allow for some really good combo extension, as you see here. I'm using 4-2-1-1 probably more than anything, maybe aside from like 1-1, because that is a really fast kind of punish move. But the problem with 1-1, it has the same problem as 4-3-3, where the first two hits are both highs, so they can be ducked. But aside from all that, Conan's got some command grabs that can really catch your opponent off guard. 4-2 grab is a high-mid actual command grab. If your opponent's blocking, 4-2 grab will actually grab your opponent. Same thing with 2-2 grab. So you got two command grabs just in your strings like that. And the best thing about 2-2, that is a high mid string that does a restand. So if we do a combo like this and we want to restand our opponent 2-2, this is a restand. So from there you can go into fatal blow, you can go into specials, you can go into cameos, you can finish it off with just 2-2 grab instead. You can do a lot from that move. It's kind of like doing Ghostface's back 3, right? Like it's just a restand that allows you to determine what you want to do with the rest of your combo. Or you just you do the combo and you end it with 2-2 like this and don't do anything, and now they don't get a wake-up attack, and that leaves you up for, keep being the aggressor as the reset. You're like, okay, now am I going to go for the overhead? Am I going to go for the grab? Am I going to go for the low? 2-2 is a really good option, as you're in your combos. Let's talk about your wake-up attacks. Conan's got some armor on a lot of his moves. Back forward 4 has armor, so that's not a bad wake-up option. Down forward 2, that has armor when enhanced. Again, great wake-up option. Back forward 3, that has armor. Great wake-up option. But here's how it might look doing those as wake-ups, and you get the armor just like that. Let's do back forward 3. I'll show you that one too. There we go. And we can do down forward 2. And a lot of these, you can use cameos after them to continue the combo. On wake-up, we get armor and combo extension like this. a really good option to get the armor, you know, do a good punish. You can use certain cameos to extend those combos off of an armored move. That's insane. Now let's talk about setups and strategies regarding Conan. I haven't mentioned it yet, but he does have a parry, down back one. This is a really good move for Conan because this does mids, highs, overheads, no lows or jump ins, but still, if you see the gap in the string or you just see an attack coming, you can punish like this and then free combo for you, whatever you want to do. So strategy is, you know, to like get in there and kind of like bait out an attack and then just go for the parry. He is a really good whiff punisher kind of character because 1-1 has really good reach, as you saw there, and same with 2-2. Like that sword does have pretty good reach, and 2-2 is a restand if you do fucking anti-air. Or you can just go 1-1-2 and then, you know, use a cameo like Scorpion to continue the combo. So if they whiff their punishes like this, you just get a free combo off. That sword has really good reach. If you want to do inside of a combo, you know, a 4-2 grab, again, is a true command grab. But what this does for you, this puts you at full screen. So whether you can't really zone, obviously, but this helps you decide, okay, what is my next game plan? What do I want to do? Are they going to zone me out? If you like that full screen spacing, that 4-2 grab is your go-to option. Here are some really big notes you need to know when playing Conan. Again, the parry is just really good for combos. His back forward 3, this like dash, you know, running swing. You can hold 3 and then cancel that if you want to. And if you've done his combo trials, you know that you can actually do that inside of combos if you're fast enough. As you've seen earlier, his back 2 is not just a uppercut. You can hold his back 2 for what seems to be an Injustice, you know, style back 3, and it's a really big pop-off. Now, you're not going to hit that in just like a normal game. The opponent's not just going to stand still and let you hit this, right? So you're going to really want to do this after cameo usage, after you hit your parry maybe. Fully charged, it does 110 damage, so it's really good for damage in your combos. And so something simple can look like this. 2-2 for the restand, freeze them, a hold back 2 for the uppercut, and then, you know, more of a combo there. And that was like 40% basically for no bars and 1 cameo. So Conan has those routes. You just gotta know how to get in there. If you utilize that back 2 correctly instead of a combo, it makes for some awesome damage. Also, back 1-2, this 3 hitting combo, you can finish that, you know, back 1-2-2 and like slam him down, sure. But the back 1-2 is 3 hits, and this will actually bounce your opponent up if they're already in a juggle state. So again, that can look like this. We're gonna put him in the air, back 1-2. That bounces them up, so you can do that like twice in the corner. You can use cameos after that. Just a little note for you. Also, Conan can parry projectiles down forward to 1. It just gets rid of any projectiles, really. It's super nice. If you do it close enough or early enough, it'll actually reflect it back at your opponent. If you do it far enough or, you know, early enough, it'll just kind of deflect it away. But either way, it's a good way to like not get zoned out without having to use a cameo if you don't want to. And it's pretty fast on start too, so you can like do it as late as possible, and it still will deflect the projectile. If you do it too late, you're gonna miss. Now again, I want to reiterate, with that deflect move, that can be used inside of combos, not just to deflect projectiles. And again, if you enhance that, you can cancel into strings. So let's say I wanted to do, you know, the enhanced version of down 4-1 and then 2-2 grab. Because you might think, oh, that slams them down. That can't continue combo. However, using an extra bar, you can. So it is quite expensive, but you can enhance it and then, you know, 2-2 grab, and that goes into the string from the enhanced special move. Again, expensive, but in the right situation can definitely be worth it. I mean, any string, you know, so let's say we want to do the enhanced and then 4-2 grab for some really good damage. So that was, you know, 1 special move. Yeah, it was 2 bars, but that was essentially only 2 moves for 23%. Another note is his jumping 4 will bounce your opponent, allowing you to dash and continue a combo. So you can jump in for an overhead, bounce them, and then go for the combo that way. In case you haven't noticed, we have down forward 2 for the uppercut and then down back 2 for kind of an aerial slam. Now that aerial slam is a really good anti-air. They're jumping a lot, just do down back 2, slam them down, and then free combo for you. Now, speaking of being in the air, let's talk about Conan's aerial combos. He doesn't have a lot, so this will be quick. Combo wise, we have 1-2-3 and we have 2-2-2. Honestly, I've never really seen myself using 2-2-2. I've really only used 1-2-3 for a couple reasons. 2-2-2 in the air just slams them back down, so there's not really like a giant, you know, need for that, utility for that. 1-2-3 will bounce your opponent, so, you know, 1-2-3 we bounce them, combo for us. So simply for more damage, combo extension, 1-2-3 is already the better option. But also 1-2-3, you land right here, and from there you can do 1-2-3 and then down back 2 in the air. or you know, so while you're in there, you do down back 2. So when you land, you do down back 2. You will jump and bounce and hit your opponent again, bounce them again, essentially getting 4 hits from an aerial string rather than just, you know, 2, 2, 2 in the air. So that can look like this, you know, 1, 2, 3, down back 2. See how we jump and did our aerial special? That's because the game recognized us doing the down back 2 input. So when we land it, it just did it for us. So that's just more hits, more damage, and then more combos from there, right? Now, there are a couple of character specific things you have to know about Conan. He can throw his own cameo down, forward, then stand switch. He will throw his own cameo. That is his form of a projectile. Now, a couple notes about that is if your cameo gets hit, while in the air, they are kind of taken away, so you can't actually use your cameo for a brief moment. It is kind of slow on startup, so keep that in mind. It takes it takes a bit longer than you might think. This is Conan's form of having a projectile. Not only that, we have down forward stand switch, and then we have down back stand switch. Now, this right here is what feels like a very long-lasting bloodbath. Now, what this does is if you're below the 30% health mark, you can do this move. And what this does is if you get hit as if you're gonna die for the game, you will then get revived and continue to fight for the extra spicy comeback. If you're gonna fight like this, you can just throw it out there. Now, you can't move for a minute, but that bloodbath, that extra survival hit, is active as soon as you do the input. So if you see a move come in, you're gonna die. You could just like really quick throw that out there and then boom, you get hit. It's fine. It's activated. You will come back with, I think it's like 50 health or whatever. It's not very much, but it can allow for some crazy comebacks. Let's talk about cameo recommendations for Conan. Sub-Zero, simple and easy. I like to be projectile vulnerable because he doesn't have a ton of projectiles and I want to get in there and be in my opponent's face, and having that just helps. As you see me do, you know, combo into Sub-Zero allows for easy back 2 hold combos, which makes for great and easy combo damage. Obviously, the parry is always great, but we have our own, right? But we can cancel that and get our opponent's face again, allowing us to get in there as we see fit. Scorpion is great. We get more combo damage with the fire aura, always great. It allows us to combo off of a couple things like, you know, 1, 1, 2 cameo. We get a combo. There we go. You can do back forward 4, a combo off of this enhanced special move. That does get armor. So you get an armor extension move. Even off of 4, 2, 1, 1, 4, you can use cameos and get a combo from there. So Scorpion, I think, is great for mix, better combo extension, more damage with the fire aura. Scorpion is awesome. For the same exact reason, I like to use Movado. You can do 1, 1, 2 and then Movado. Then you get a combo extension from there. 4, 2, 1, 1, 4. Then Movado. You get combo extension. Back forward 4 and then Movado. Again, combo extension, right? And then you can also use his trap to combo off of your command grabs that, again, can catch your opponent off guard. How you do, you know, the 2, 2 grab and then the trap. This allows for combo extension. Really good stuff from Movado. I love it. Chameleon is probably my favorite though, because without using bars, you can't really combo off of special moves, but Chameleon, like other cameos, allow you to combo off of special moves. But our down forward 2 is an enhanced, very fast uppercut that when using the fan lift allows you to combo from there. Lena gives you an overhead for mix, and again, combo extension. You'll love to see it. Lena also allows you to combo off of your uppercut down forward 2 for the same reason, right? And then Jade makes us projectile invulnerable, so that way we can get in close and not to worry about being zoned out. Combo extension with her glaive, and this glaive is really good because if you do it right, you have enough time to fully charge your back 2 with the glaive. Again, great damage. That can look like this. So Conan really benefits off of all the versions that Chameleon does. He can utilize them all 3 in multiple ways. My personal favorite is Chameleon, but I know she's not for everyone. I hate to say it, but Serena is also a good option. She's just simple but effective. Yes, we get simple combo extension, and this is always great. We can do the 4, 3, 3, 4 after this and get meterless great combos. As you've noticed, Conan has command grabs. We have what feels like longer-ish combos. You can do her portals and make them drain your opponent's bar. You can also gain bar during your combos like this. So let's say you're starting a combo, right? This whole time, we're gaining bar the entire time. So yeah, again, Serena, though simple, she's great for Conan. He's not your biggest aerial guy. He's grounded. And who's great for grounded combos? Serena. Speaking of combos, here are some that you can use today with Conan with and without cameos. All right, now some combos with cameos.
Damnation!
Guys, with all of that being said and shown, let me know your thoughts down below. What do you think of Conan in Mortal Kombat 1? Do you like him? Do you hate him? Is he your main character? Let me know your thoughts down below. Subscribe here for more Mortal Kombat content. Take it one step at a time and go ahead and click into these videos next for more Mortal Kombat news, guides, reactions, and more.